Hello everyone, it's Kirk from The Next Level Now. For the next few videos, we're going to be talking about health, a subject that's near and dear to me after having spent 45 years as a practicing chiropractor and 15 or 20 years before that living at home in the family of a chiropractor. I've been around this all of my life. Healthcare is something that I'm very, very familiar with. And one of the things that I want to share with you and I want you to understand is some of the nuances that go on in healthcare that you need to be aware of. You need to have an understanding of these things so that you can take better care of yourself. Excuse me. I am a firm believer that we are where we are because of the choices that we've made. And we make some of these choices based on people who we think we can trust. We think that we can trust big businesses to help us because, well, they're supposedly concerned about us, the consumer, right? The consumer's always right. And we think that we can trust big medicine. We can trust big pharma because, well, they're making life-saving drugs to help us, right? And we can trust our healthcare professionals because our healthcare professionals have us in mind. And that may not always be as true as you would like it to be. Look, healthcare's dirty little secret is it's existing to make money. Plain and simple. Just like any other business, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a capitalist. I love the idea that you can start a business and make money and serve people at the same time. But somewhere along the line, we have lost our way. And I'm looking at society today and I'm seeing people who are so wrapped up in what they're doing in their own personal lives that they're looking for speedy, fast, easy answers. Let me do the least to get the most. And we see this in things like our over-the-counter medications. Take this medication because it's going to get rid of your headache now. And they're treating the symptom and they're blocking the symptom, but they haven't addressed the cause. We see wall-to-wall commercials on television, and we see them in magazines. You see them actually even on social media at times where there are these medicines that are out there that are to help people get over, get past, get around the condition that they have. And these medications are very expensive. They're not as fully tested as we are led to believe that they are. And when you start hearing the side effects of taking some of these medications, it gets frightening. When I hear death as a side effect, we may want to look someplace else before we take that particular medication. Physicians are under the gun like no other time in history. And they're under the gun because we all have become so used to taking insurance money that we jump through the hoops that the insurance companies tell us that we have to jump through in order to get paid. And as prices escalated and as more and more insurance payments were being made, the companies started to cut back on what they were doing and reimbursing the doctors. They started putting more onus on you, the patient. You suddenly had to start making co-pays. You had larger deductibles. And all of these things led to a decreased amount of time that you could spend with your doctor, and you were paying more for it. Along with that, and the medications that were coming out, we were treating symptoms, not treating the conditions. And this is true even in chiropractic. People come in and they want the subluxation or the vertebra out of place fixed. And they think that that is the end of the problem. And it's not. The subluxation, the vertebra out of place, is a symptom of something else going on. So I figured before I got too deep into these videos on healthcare, I need you to know this information, that what I want to be bringing to you are going to be facts. They're going to be things that you can use and help you, that you can do at home. They're going to be things that we need to be taking the onus for ourselves. And that's the reason also that some of my videos earlier focused on having a goal, a visualization in mind, having a destination that you have to be able to picture and get to, being committed to going to doing it, because we're no longer at the point where we can just say, oh yeah, I'll take a pill and it'll be better tomorrow, because those are having tremendous negative repercussions in our lives. So I want to work to help bring you the best health that I can. I want to show you and coach you on how you can do everything from improve range of motion, how you can get more physical activity in your life, how you can lose weight. All of these things are things that we can coach you on. And I'm not giving you the answers as much as I'm helping you find your way through it and do it on your own, because that's where the onus lies. This is where it all begins, is with you making that decision. I'm going to do this. I'm going to find the way, and I'm here to help you along the way in that journey to the best of my ability. So I hope this gives you a little overview as to what we're doing and why we're doing it, what we're going to be doing with healthcare over the next few videos. I think you're going to like this. All right, so please go over to the Next Level Now YouTube channel. Check out our videos. The Next Level Now Facebook page has a lot of these videos on it. Tamika Thomas and her videos on Facebook, and of course these ones here. Please like, follow, share as much of this information as you can. The more information you have, especially on healthcare, the better off you are going to be. And the sad part is, we all know about 90% of it. We just have lost our way a little bit, and I'm hoping I can help you find it. All right, thanks guys. We'll talk to you soon.